motherfucker. What's up, Snorter Do Crew? It's yours truly, Snorter Do. Right over to get into BR rapper get his gang indicted trying to kill the snitch of his case. In his case, yo, original link to this be down in the description. Hey, put BR in the code. Well, on the website, get an extra 10% off to anything you add into your cart. Even the 2 for 20. I mean, not 2 for 20. Whoa! Before y'all get the wrong idea, 2 for 50 T-shirt. Peel my cotton. It's worth it. It's worth it. Peel my cotton is the same cotton they use on the Lacoste shirts. That's how I figured it out. I'm like, damn, this shit.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
Real smooth. What's this called? I took they whole little way. Fuck 'em.
Out the Tootie, 60 gang man, Big Sid, 60 gang Mike, 60 gang Mike, you know,
AMT Mike, yeah.
You know, Freely KJ, Free Cole, Freely David, shit, Free Ocean. I could keep going on and on. Free all my partners, man.
Pull up, let up 60. Bitch, you know standing on that business. Look, if I ever come up dead, you know I stood on business. Several of they partners out of bed, cause I ain't landless coast of heat.
Boundary police have arrested this man, Rashawn Alexander, in connection with a deadly shooting.
It was a major mix-up at Parish Prison.
A rapper accused of murder with a long list of prior arrests was able to post bond and leave.
Accused of conspiring to commit murder and intent. Witnesses are now in jail. BRPD says all 5 are part of the 60 gang in
a penal facility. Investigators say Gibson had a relationship with inmate Rashawn Alexander. Alexander allegedly paid her to bring in that contraband into the jail. Detectives learned about this scheme while examining phone records related to that 60 gang case that Joe Collins just told you about.
Some people would be funny and call this the perfect love story, depending on who you're talking to. Today we talk about a Baton Rouge, Louisiana rapper who got his gang indicted while incarcerated, all because he was having a romantic relationship with one of the deputies who was feeding him contraband and information. Now local authorities is claiming
she was feeding him contraband. Hold on. Inside the jailhouse. Yep.
Detectives learned about this scheme while examining phone records related to that
conspiring to commit murder and intent. Witnesses are now in jail. BRPD says all 5 are part of the 60 gang in
a penal facility. Investigators say Gibson had a relationship with inmate Rashawn Alexander. Alexander allegedly paid her to bring in that contraband into the jail. Detectives learned about this scheme while examining phone records related to that 60 gang case that Joe Collins just told you about.
Some people would be funny and call this the perfect love story, depending on who you're talking to. Today we talk about a Baton Rouge, Louisiana rapper who got his gang indicted while incarcerated, all because he was having a romantic relationship with one of the deputies who was feeding him contraband and information. Now local authorities is claiming that this rapper had conspired to put a hit on a witness in this case. Now we'll later go over that this man is arrested for second-degree M. He'd been arrested since 2023, which just 3 months ago. This is a man who was let out of jail by mistake. We'll later go over the details, but it seemed he made a rap music video and turned him.
Shit, can old girl release him? I just seen this shit on Netflix. This lady, I'm talking about, threw away 30 years of I'm talking about hard work, bro, for 10 days free with this dude that he was locked up for life. He had a murder or something. But anyway, I seen that, watched it. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hold on, though. I don't know what kind of control correctional officers have, but maybe she put a little glitch in the system to get him released. Hey, man, when it comes to that side of the world and law and stuff, anything could be possible. You see, he just try to put a hit out from behind. Yeah, anything's possible. Don't think because they locked up it ain't possible. Trust. Just trust. They want you bad enough, you can get got. They got whatever we got out here in there. Somebody can get it. The bag, right? So yeah, we crossed. Yeah, we looking at everything.
Put a hit on a witness in this case. Now we'll later go over that this man is arrested for second-degree M. He'd been arrested since 2023, which just 3 months ago. This is a man who was let out of jail by mistake. We'll later go over the details, but it seemed he made a rap music video and turned himself in 24 hours later. In this video, we go over his story, the good, the bad, and some would say a repeated pattern of self-destruction. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Fam, meet Rashawn Alexander, aka Hot Boy Dude. Just 21 years old, from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. This a man who's known for his music. Some would say known for causing havoc in his community. He have ties with big name artists like Fredo Bang. He reps 60 Gang allegedly, TBG, and Bleeders. But his whole MO is pull up, give me 60. 60 Gang, or anything with a reference, with the number 60.
Pull up, let up 60. Bitch, you know.
I want to shout out the Tootie, you hear me? 60 Gang man, Big Sid, 60 Gang Mike, 60 Gang Mike, you know,
AMT Mike, yeah.
You know, freely KJ, free
Pull up, give him 60.
Co, freely David, shit, free Ocean. I can keep going on and on, free all my partners, man.
Now that was Hot Boy Do in an interview released a little over a year ago with Keeping It Real with Snoop. Even in his music, you hear him rapping 60. Now some would say his known oppositions, people affiliated with NBA. He was even rumored to allegedly have shot an NBA member, Big B, even once trolling him at a local gas station where he allegedly got shot at, Pump 8. He mentioned this in songs as well. Big B was asked about this on Future's TV. This what he had to say.
It ain't gonna be like how you think you gonna do it. And that shit ain't gonna work like that. It ain't gonna work like that.
So who was you coming up listening to, bro? Was it like Boosie being at Baton Rouge and shit? Like who was you listening to?
Shit like that, Boosie. You know, I was young, Wayne and shit like that. Around my time, I was young, so I would listen to Boosie and Lil Wayne and shit like that.
Okay. Now, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about this because this is like a year ago. You got shot in your leg, right?
Yeah.
At the gas station and whatnot. What was that time like for you though, bro? Because people, you know, a lot of people was covering that story.
Shit. That shit ain't about nothing. Nigga just a bitch and nigga ain't dead. So shit. That shit ain't about nothing.
So I was doing my research. It said that I guess the person that shot at you or something, that he died. Is that true?
Nah, but people, they just making stories and all kind of shit. Shit, no shit.
How did that shit change you?
Shit, nigga was just shit. Nigga just gotta be on everything. You just gotta be on it. That just let me know shit. Be on everything. Everything.
Now on March 5th, 2023, 35-year-old Nicholas Williams was found shot to
Crazy niggas gotta live like that, man. But see, if you not on everything, look, you see what happened. Shit crazy.
death laying in the middle of the street. May he rest in peace. I love and condolences to his family.
Crime Tracker report this morning, police identifying the victim in a deadly shooting in North Baton Rouge.
Police say 35-year-old Nicholas Williams was found shot to death on Aliquippa Street Sunday night around 8 p.m. Right now, police do not have a suspect or a motive at this time. So if you have any information that may help police, you are urged to call Crime Stoppers. That number is 344-7867.
2 weeks later, it was reported that a man out on bond was arrested in the March 5th, 2023 murder, possibly wearing a court-ordered ankle monitor when the crime occurred. That man was later identified as Hot Boy Do. He was later arrested. 20 years old at the time, Rayshawn Alexander was taken into custody and booked for first-degree M, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, and possession of marijuana, and illegal use of a weapon. According to the parish record, Alexander was arrested in May of 2022 for violating a protective order, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, and possession of a stolen firearm. Documents say Alexander posted a $22,500 bond in July of 2022 and was ordered to abide by a curfew and wear an ankle monitor. In October of 2022,
What they think he is 6?
a note was sent from Alexander Ankle Monitor Service to the judge presiding over his case. The note said Alexander did not the battery charge on the device and had left the state without approval. He was due in court March 1st, 2023, but he didn't show up. 4 days later, Baton Rouge Police Department accusing him to taking the life of Williams. Once again, may he rest in peace. 13 months later, on the third week of July in 2024, it was reported that a murder suspect accidentally let out of jail, but turns himself in hours later. And fam, you guessed it, that man was later identified as Hot Boy Do. For reasons still unclear, there was no
He turned himself in? Shit, I would've.
longer documentation holding Alexander in jail, and the jail allowed him to post his 200.
I would've went to where, okay, they in Louisiana, cause they gonna get you. But shit, I went far as way possible.
160.
I'm talking about they in Louisiana. I would've went to Seattle or New York, Vegas. I would have went somewhere where it's already a lot of people. I want them to feel like they're trying to find a needle in the haystack. Hell yeah.
$1,000 bond. But unfortunately for Hot Boy Do, he would go to Instagram, take a picture, do a music video for a song title at the bottom, and quickly turned himself back in the next day.
Free all my niggas.
With a major mix-up at Parish Prison.
A rapper accused of murder with a long list of prior arrests was able to post bond and leave. The district attorney is not happy about this breakdown in communication. Bess Casserly and the WBRZ investigative unit sorting out how this happened.
Well, Sylvia, ROUGE Alexander, known locally as rapper Hot Boy Do, has been in and out of jail for several years. Prosecutors thought his most recent arrest for murder would have kept him in jail until trial, but that didn't happen.
This is video of ROUGE Alexander leaving the East Baton Rouge Parish Prison early Wednesday morning.
The jail let him go.
The problem is, the district attorney says he wasn't supposed to be released.
Apparently, he paid a commercial bond, and no holds were reflected at the prison for whatever reason, and he was able to bond out like anyone else would have.
The 21-year-old rapper has been in Parish Prison since March of 2023, waiting to stand trial on a charge of second-degree murder. Baton Rouge police arrested him then, accused of shooting and killing Nicholas Williams. At the time, Alexander was out on bond for other charges. On Tuesday, during a routine motion hearing, Judge Tarvald Smith found no probable cause for one of those charges involving possession of a firearm. For reasons still unclear, there was no longer documentation holding Alexander in jail, and the jail allowed him to post a $260,000 bond and leave.
Despite the judge finding no probable cause on one case, they had multiple other cases, including murder, and that everyone understood that the hold was still in place on all of the other charges.
District Attorney Hiller Moore says he's not sure where the breakdown in communication happened. When they left the hearing Tuesday, no one was under the impression that Alexander would be allowed to bond out.
But I don't know where any miscommunication could have happened, but that's obviously what happened.
Before police arrested Alexander on a charge of murder, the court ordered him to wear an ankle monitor. He has been in and out of jail for various charges.
Do you get money back for your bond on an accidental release? That's still $26,000. Motherfucker, gotta get that back. Yeah.
Including misdemeanor domestic abuse and drug and gun possession. According to the monitoring company, Alexander wasn't taking his supervision seriously.
We filed a Article 66 subpoena because we continued to get notice that his battery was remaining low. And he continued to violate. He would go out of the state while on the ankle monitor, and we asked that his bond be revoked.
That was 18 months ago. And just 3 months later, in March of 2023, police picked him up on charges of possession of a firearm, driving a stolen vehicle, violating a protective order, and ultimately tied him to the murder, which police say is caught on camera.
He's surely one that we've been keeping a close eye on, and his history proves that he deserves to be watched.
Alexander's lawyer, Ryan Thompson, says his client has constitutional rights to a bond, and it appears he's being denied that right.
Is he not an American citizen? Meaning, is he not innocent until proven guilty?
Now, the mistake was noticed immediately in custody.
24, Hot Boy Do, and still incarcerated. But now he get word from a deputy that somebody in his gang is about to testify on his M1 case. Her name was Tybricia Gibson, 26 years old. She had worked at the Parish Prison since 2019, but deputies got word that she was bringing in contraband for Hot Boy Do. After further investigation and listening to phone calls, they found out that she also gave information on a witness that was a part of the alleged 60 gang who planned on testifying against Hot Boy Do. But knowing how them people play, fam, they waited. They wanted to build the case. They had the motive, but they sat back and waited to see what Hot Boy do. And he allegedly tried to put a hit on this witness, according to authorities. This started in August. A district attorney investigator was monitoring the jail phone call by Dedrick White, one of the 60 gang suspects. He was talking to his brother Lance White and having Lance White send Instagram messages to another inmate, ROUGE Alexander, via Instagram, quote, to coordinate the exchange of contraband, end quote. On August 19th,
man, they gotta know these jail phones, they doing all that.
investigators were able to record video of the handoff of the smuggled package and then intercept drugs and a cell phone based on what they learned listening to inmates' phone calls. Dedrick White and Alexander were charged with bringing contraband into a penal institution. In September, both White and Alexander moved to a jail in
Them
East
niggas
Carroll
fighting
Parish.
murders. Why the fuck they even think about a new charge is gone?
Although White was later returned to East Baton Rouge, the district attorney office continued to listen to their phone calls. They're trying to protect them or something. And quote, the Warren quotes her saying, Alexander asked if he'd been talking to the police, and she said that she had not seen him do that. Eventually, investigators were able to identify Gibson as the person talking to Alexander, according to the Warren. Gibson told investigators she and Alexander had been in a relationship for several years. But let's pause. Out the gate, we know she telling everything. She said that after his arrest in 2024, he started sending her money via cell phone apps, and she bought an envelope she got from Alexander's brother, Rayshawn Alexander, containing unknown contraband. The sheriff's office said Rayshawn and Rayshawn Alexander will also be charged with smuggling things into the jail. And as for Gibson, she was later fired and arrested.
ROUGE accused of conspiring to commit murder and intent. Witnesses are now in jail. BRPD says all 5.
K2. You know that K2 shit? Yeah, that makes the most sense. That makes the most sense. Branded on paper or whatnot. And you can, well, you probably can smoke a whole packet of that shit. And all they gotta do is smoke it. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do all that. But that on the paper shit, that makes the most sense.
For part of the 60 gang, and they face multiple charges. 4 of the members were arrested previously by BRPD for several charges, including narcotics violations, weapons violations, and other violent crimes, including murder. The 5th member was arrested after detectives searched an apartment on Pampa Street.
It's been an ongoing investigation. You know, our detectives have been gathering evidence through a course of a few months to make sure we have a solid case against these perpetrators.
Collins reporting there new tonight. That investigation led of a deputy working at the parish prison. The East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office fired Tabricia Gibson and booked her for malfeasance in office and entering contraband into a penal facility. Investigators say Gibson had a relationship with inmate Rashawn Alexander. Alexander allegedly paid her to bring in that contraband into the jail. Detectives learned about this scheme while examining phone records related to that 60 gang case that Joe Collins just told you about.
I hope I was able to keep everybody on track. It's a crazy situation. As for Hot Boy Do, I wouldn't want to be him. Talking about a man who, while incarcerated, keep getting charges added onto his case. And he's still fighting an M1. Now, once that case over with, he got this to deal with. If you're a fan of Hot Boy Do, let me know if you guys feel like he coming home. Talking about a dude who got a game.
Man, it's a reason why he want the snitch killed. I'll just say that. I would just say that. It's a reason why it's getting took to that extreme, I mean. Let me know how y'all feel about the video down in the comment section. It's your boy Storm Gone, man.